that my voice will be heard above the sounds of the driver-trainer equipment. When this picture fades out to black, stop the projector. The film is ready for viewing.
Flowers, sure they were apart, burning for many hours, but they will eventually accord. Eyes in the shades, with fronts and the faces that separately colors, will show their shame eventually. A flower girl, free as a bird but trapped in a high tour, smiles to the masses, but she can't look at herself in the mirror. Her child, she will fool him for a while, but all will pass eventually. Flower girl, open and free. Comes to the floor grocery store to set her free and watch the bird flee. He didn't know there was a dark corner his world for years. He threw his love so desperately, he drowned in his own tears. While she sang her charcoal bird, looking at the skinny narcissus eye, he cried to himself, flowers day eventually.
So yeah, once you go play back, I guess I'll pause. So yeah, we can play that track now.
Wait, who says the intro poem?
It's Michael Jackson AI.
Nice.
That's why I said someone special. Yeah.
I thought it was an Indian dude.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was full on. The king of pop.
I beefed up the drums a little bit, and I also made an alternate version of the drums, but just the way it sounded with how discombobulated the mix already was. It it didn't really fit. But yeah.
Yeah, what I ended up doing is like I went through all of like the drums you gave me.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was seeing what like elements fit with the drums I already had.
Yeah.
So I left the first verse as it is, but then I took your sub bass and I added it to the second verse, so it gives it gives it more punch.
I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. I think it's because the sub bass that I put on top of the kick in the version I made, like I basically just copied the bass line from the original song. So I didn't even notice because it's just an underlayer.
Because yeah, yours was, I remember like the original sub bass was like very stretched out and they take like longer strides.
Yeah.
While his sub bass was like more like punchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I felt like that second verse needed that more of a bounce. You know, it's like it's like used to play with my all the memories are kind of like flashing back in a way. So yeah, it's kind of had that. So.
That's awesome.
Of course, thank you, bro.
So I think I already know a bit of this, but like, what's the thought and message behind the song and I guess the overall album?
Oh my goodness, this track is like 4 years in the making. I remember like before I even had the idea of making like an album or anything, like the first day I went out with this girl, we were just like in a parking lot, and all of a sudden she like told me to get into the shopping cart, and I'd like never like I just come to Canada, I'm like, this is what Canadians do. So she's just like driving me around and shit, and I'm like, damn, this is kind of fun. And then that was it, and like for some reason that whole first date became like so like movie like and cinematic to me. But then it clicked with me like realizing like how shit kind of went toxic with the relationship kind of going like in the future, where it was like I think the line of like, shit, the cart was a cage, like made me like, yo, let me make the whole metaphor of the album around the shopping cart basically. And that's why there's so many like the first thing is like the shopping cart, just hearing it now is so nostalgic to me. So it's like that, you know, like because at the end it's like, because like the whole song is like me talking about how much I like this girl but I have to let her go, but then it's like, I'm your puppet, but like I realized the car was a cage, you know, like then, so we crashed, ran away, you know, hid in the woods. I tried to stay away, but I still thought about you every day.
Yeah.
So like me being in the cage is in her control, and then the car kind of falling over is like the relationship kind of going out of it, you know. And funny enough, that actually happened. We actually fell out of the shopping cart in real life.
Interesting.
It was kind of crazy. I was like, damn, I low-key manifested this, but it's fine. But yeah, and that's like, and now I look back, that's like the most kind of like nostalgic teenage relationship thing, like being in the shopping cart and shit, you know. But yeah, that song is, I'm super like happy with how it ended up turning out, like the final version and shit.
Let's see.
Also, I want to ask, because I think you mentioned it kind of in passing, but is there a music video?
Yeah, I shot a music video for this. It's still like, I'm still editing it, but you know, it takes me a little while to like edit music videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we like, me and my friend, we ended up going to like that same parking lot from the first date and everything, and like we shot in the same shopping cart and shit, and it's really cool. And yeah, I find
Kind of like that.
I was kind of like that. It just happened to be.
Yeah. She sees it and she's like, and I took that personally.
I think it's a certain archetype of people who do shopping cart first date.
Oh shit!
You got the horses?
For some reason, this instrumental made me feel like I'm a horse.
Some Lord of the Rings shit.
I wish I had the budget to make that the music video.
I look into your eyes again. Let me hear those lies again. I kinda miss it when we were friends. I text again and I call, but I wait for you to respond. Why she taking so long? Tried so hard making plans and taking shifts, but he left me scarred. But you never bought me a birthday gift, but it wasn't really that hard. Every hug was a drug, I tried to get high anytime. When God was like any one kiss and I'll be fine. She hold my hand, no letter to plead. Saw the sign that I turned blind. Heard the lies, hoping you'll blind. What if he doesn't know? No, Time to let go and run. You made me wish that I never tried. I'm trying, come on baby, I'm trying. I'm trying, can't you see I'm trying? And I'm trying. Can't you see I'm dying? Time to leave me crying. Can't you see that I'm trying?
This is the equivalent of when you did that voice message part at the end of Her. This is my equivalent to it.
Okay.
I'm trying, oh baby, I'm trying. I'm trying, can't you see I'm trying? Can't you see me I'm dying? Time to leave me crying. Can't you see that I'm trying? Call me up tonight, knew that it was coming. Drove up on my blind side, now you can find me running. Rode away each time like you never left to stay. You never mind, but it's forever in my brain. You say me, but you always change your mind. The love that I grew was a flower you let die. Tried to fall, died in the fall. Cried out tears. I can't get through.
Yo, who played the guitars on that?
Yo,
That was the transition to like the next track, yeah.
Sick.
that's crazy.
By the way, Sailor, I remember. Oh yeah, sorry.
As we play the guitar, a lot of these beats were that when I made these songs was before I met y'all, so I didn't have any access to producers at all. So that's why most of these tracks are like from BeatStars that I purchased. So yeah, that's why they kind of like that. Like it was very kind of that's how it has like a playlisty feel. Because I was just like for months kind of going through beats and making playlists and so many different versions and be like, nah, that's whatever, that's not gonna work, whatever. So, but yeah, I love that like beat switch. Like it took like a while to do that.
That's really cool. I love all the kind of beat pauses in the middle, like the beat kind of stopping and going again. It's like the beats trying or trying.
Oh my
again.
god! Oh shit!
That's what I thought of it. I was like,
That's so sick.
Yeah, that's it. Especially when you're during the chorus where you're like, I'm trying, and then there would be a little pause, and then it would play again. It was really cool. Yeah.
Also, how did you meet Aaliyah Campizano? Because I really like her voice.
Oh my god! So I was during the pandemic. I was trying to like make use of my time. So there was this like musical theater camp, like on Zoom, where like for 2 weeks like you go in and you learn like kind of lines from musical theater and you rehearse with people online on Zoom and stuff. And at the end you do basically literally like a play, but on Zoom. It was kind of crazy. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like everyone in the scene, they go into like a little breakout room, whatever. Only their screens are shown, and it's pretending like you're looking at them. It was really really neat. And then like she was like one of the options of like people I wanted on like songs, because the first time we worked together was Spring Awakening. If y'all remember that one, and I felt like I had a feeling like her voice would fit the instrumental that I found for that song. And I never met her in person, just online and stuff. And I just reached out like, hey, I have this song. I think you'd be great on. We should work on it. And she was really open. She's like, yeah, 100%. And we got on a FaceTime call. I told her the vision of the song. She wrote her verse, came in. First time we ever met, she came to my house. And then in the basement, we like recorded everything.
Oh, that's it.
And like in one day. And then that was it. And then that was our first official song. So yeah, that recording is us recording like I'm trying. Like this time, like I was visiting Ottawa and she happened to be in the city. Every time we're like in Ottawa at the same time, we meet up and then we recorded that song.
Okay, that's cool.
It was great, man.
That was really cool.
That's over like 2 years ago or something now. It's crazy.
I was actually gonna ask you if she wrote it herself, because
the way that it fits with the song, like it just meshes so well, honestly. And I think your mixing is really good, actually.
Thank
It's
you.
very good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You carried the vibe very well. It was like I've said 100 times, man. You're very artistic, and it shows. And I really can't wait to hear the rest of this. I mean, I've heard it already, but it's a different feeling listening to it on speakers.
It's a vibe, definitely. I like it. Aaliyah, like I love kind of because like me and Aaliyah, like every time we work together, it's like we have this like mandatory 2-hour trauma bond session before we actually work on any music. So we're already like connected in that way, but also connecting to the album, like being like you were a flower that I grew, but a flower you let die and shit, and like making references. So yeah, we always like work in that way, and it all ends up being really good. I love to give her like her freedom. It's one of those features. I'm like, yo, you just do your thing.
Yeah, she kills it. She kills it. Both of you guys killed it.
Thank you.
Crazy.
Also, why did you put a Naz's whole Govey? Like that just. why are you supposed to not do like that?
Nazir.
Oh,
I don't know. I felt like being cinematic. That's for the next track.
That's crazy.
In the public places. In fact, studies have shown that this instinctive response is a highly evolved defense mechanism of the subconscious mind, alerting your senses to the presence of a potential threat. Many other species in the animal kingdom possess similar traits which prove beneficial to survival. Given this, you might want to consider quickly pulling your curtains closed and shutting your door the next time you instinctively wake up at 3 a.m. That is, of course, if it's not already inside your brain.
Oh shit.
So this is what you do at 3 a.m.
Crazy. No comment.
Good night.
Oh, that's a catchy hook, man.
Thank you. That's like
Baby U-SIF was.
Yeah, I was just like, when is that even from? He looks like a completely different person. So
that's from the feature film. That's what, like from The Last Dawn. It was like, remember, like I told you I had a feature film that I made when I was like grade 7 to grade 11. It's like an hour 11 minutes. I think a scene, and like we had like shot for a project a scene of me looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what if I just have them cut in together?
You were so young.
I really was. I must have been like Ninth grade?
Damn.
Yeah, 9th grade, 8th grade.
Like 14?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Insane.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wow. Wow.
This is definitely like the mosh pit song. Like,
Yeah.
For sure.
Sure. Yo, when it like fades out or like it's like the beat calms down a little bit and then it gets right back into the chorus. It's like I can't sleep. That shit is so hard.
Thank you.
Nah, it's so hard, bro.
That's crazy.
Great job. Great
Thank
job.
you.
Was
Yeah, I
there
love
another
that
person on that song or no? Because that was just you, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All the different
Harmonies on there are
voices and
crazy,
stuff.
yeah.
And like even in the verses, it seemed like you had a whole different voice and like a whole different
Get out of your head. But you didn't let me into your room because you thought that I would leave so soon. So it's just like a play on like kind of like vulnerability and like someone not wanting to show you their demons, but you wanted to help them out. But then it's like you just get shut out in a way.
Kind of like I can fix her.
Basically. But like metaphorically, but it's like I just had like the Monsters Inc. Visual in my head with like the like you know what I mean. It's like with like the monsters come in and stuff, but it's like the parents is like, oh, what are you talking about? There's no monster here, and it's like, no, it's here, it's here. It's like that sounds like the inspiration.
Okay, wow, that's it.
Thank you, guys. But yeah. Then the track after this, it's like Can't Sleep and Next to Me. The next track are like they're connected, where it's like that. This song is night, and the song after is the morning.
Yeah.
So it's like imagine like this is like a nightmare and the person just kind of woke up.
Yeah.
Then this track plays in a way.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. I'm excited for that, man.
Okay, we'll just wait for
That's such a nice concept.
When I wake up, then I'll see my new girl's looking next to me. When I wake up, then I'll feel like I wanna see you laying right next to me. And when I look out at the crowd, I hope I see you screaming loud. And when I
This guitar was recorded in this room.
I hope I can still hear your sound. And I know one day I'll move on, and I'll keep my groove on. And one day when the blues is gone, I must go where you go. Where you go, where you go, where you go, you next to me. Where you go, you next to me. Where you go, just know when you cross the sea.
If you're in a relationship with a narcissist or any type of toxic individual, and you're sticking around, holding out hope that things are going to get better, that's extremely dangerous. That will make the person the promise of a relationship.
Battery died.
And as the person pursues, they're now doing all the work to win the narcissism. They become the love bomber who's lavishing the narc attention. But if you're in a relationship where you're slowly dying on the inside, then hope is working against you. And you need to go seek help before it's too late.
I have hope. Don't have any help, please. Please, don't do that. No. I don't need you to. I have hope.
Every good thing must come to an end eventually.
That's what I'm saying. For your sake.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it really is an entirely different experience listening to speakers.
yeah,
Thank you.
I didn't even realize there was that much panning. Even listening to it on headphones, like it didn't occur to me, like at the start of the song, like how much you were able to capture like the atmosphere. I do want to ask though, what was your inspiration behind the way you pitched up your voice on that song? Because listening back to it, I think the first time you played me it, the first thing that came to mind was the way, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Madlib, and he has an alter ego called Quasimodo, where it's just him pitched up rapping,
Okay.
and that's the first thing that came to mind because it was a similar kind of pitch. And then more recently I listened to Blonde front to back for the first time in a few years, and I'm like, oh
Yeah, I love
shoot,
that.
it kind of reminds me of like a Blonde interlude.
That's what I was picking up.
So what was your inspiration behind this song?
Well, yeah, for the hype, like first of all, like the song, that piano sample actually was like this kid in like the 9th grade back in like Abu Dhabi like played that, and he had it and he called it Hope, and literally like I remember hearing it for the first time, and like it's the closest thing to what actual hope sounds like in an instrument, I felt, you know, and I was like, yo, bro, you need to let me like sample this. It's like, nah, bro, you can't have it. And like for years, I would be like every random conversation, like, "Hey man, you gonna let me like do that?" And he's like, "Nope." And then randomly during the pandemic, we were texting, and I'm like, "Bro, it would be crazy if you would let me do that." And he's like, "Fine, you could do it." I was like, "Yes, let's fucking go." And that recording is literally him. Like when we were hanging out one time with our friends, there was like we were in a mall, and there's a piano in the mall, and he played the song on the piano in a mall, and I took my voice memo out on my phone and recorded like that, and that's what that recording's from.
That's
Wow.
So I wanted the song to be a conversation between like kind of like present me and like kind of like younger me, like that little whole like, because you see like the acceptance voice is always that more kind of like kind of a deeper kind of tone, and every time kind of rapping normally or rapping in higher pitches like the younger self.
Yeah.
I was inspired by like Nikes basically, like Blonde, how like he goes into the these bitches want Nike, you know. And I was like listening to like my favorite podcast, Dissect, where he was kind of like a podcast kind of talks about albums and shit, and he was talking about that how like Frank uses the high pitched voice to reference his older self and younger self and shit. So I was like, okay, I think that'd be the best way to kind of differentiate the conversation between like past me and like me now. Because if you listen closely and listen to the lyrics, I'll be like, but I don't know, maybe I should give her a second chance. And then the ad-lib is like, no, don't do that, no. So it's like, felt like such a conversation.
Wow.
It's definitely one of my most like unique tracks I've ever made. Like, and it's such a long time coming too, like sampling something from like 9th grade and shit. And I'm not gonna lie, a part of me feels like if he knew it was out, he'd be like, hey bro, change my mind, take it down. Because he just like that, so yeah, he'll find out when he finds out, I guess.
Jeez.
I got permission, so my conscience is cleared.
You gonna let him know?
Huh?
You gonna let him know?
You know, God's gonna let him know.
It's okay. It's okay. If there's a lawsuit, I'll back you up.
That's right. Are you gonna go to court dressed like that? Because I'll go to jail. Your Honor, he swore on his mama. He swore on his mama, Your Honor.
I don't know what I'm doing if there's a lawsuit.
Yeah, look, he'll be like, the only way he'll find out is when the shit blows up, and then he'll be like, wait, I know that piano.
What's his Instagram?
That's Aaliyah in the back doing background vocals.
Sorry?
That's Aaliyah in the back doing background vocals.
Okay.
Yeah.
The ones that they love, they only abandon the one who tried to hide who you were. I was hurt, did the same. Tried to fight afterwards. I was cursed, feel no shame. Never healed what hurt you, so you bled on. You and I never even knew you. I was led on. You and I sticking to the script. We were taking up shit just to get it over with. I feel free now. Peace when I'm not with them. Had to let go and let the fly with all. So we could love each other and love ourselves. We can never really reach each other. We can never really see the other. Playing our parts in the shadows, taking a breath before we caught. Saying we hit, been apart for hours and go back to now. Talking it all. Did we ever love it all? Did we ever trust it all? Burned out, I was afraid of the fall. Turns out I never knew you at all.
That's Ray on this.
I can't even ride the subway without feeling so far away. Remember the seats we sat in at the back. Either left in Mr. Salon. Feel a bit of that uncared. I'll sit with myself for the rest of my feet on your chest. Tell us the truth like a body skin. Ain't been a while. Happy when you were hiding out that smile. Hide that way because you didn't want to hurt me. Wish you could have told me a while back. It'll really be the first time. But the last time. With different love languages, we were lost in translation, lost in anguish and hurt. Time for the transformation. We were on two different roads, but we got the same destination. See you on the other side. That was our proclamation.
Trauma does not excuse one's actions. It explains.
Shout out to my sister. My sister low-key narrating this whole album. She has like little samples every here.
Let's see.
Oh, y'all thought we were done.
Trauma does not excuse one's actions. It explains it.
Yeah.
This is what I'm cool about that, by the way.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. That's probably one of my favorite tracks on it.
That's-
Maybe a bit biased, but
To be honest, like I still listen to that song and be like, I can't believe I like, you know, that's like my song. Like we live in a world where like,
did that?
yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
literally. You said you did that.
you did that.
So like literally, Kuda would literally do that shit and then be like, "You want another one?"
You want another?
Like,
Yeah.
bro, can we talk about the Eddie Van Halen Beatles type shit that you just pulled right now?
Yeah.
But that was the vision. I was trying to go for like my version of Beat It. You know?
Mm.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. That's,
Emo Beat It.
Bruh.
Insane.
Nah, yeah, it was really. It
So what
was
do y'all
really
think?
good, man.
that's a fire song. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
So
Yeah.
no.
What's the inspiration behind it?
Oof.
I know, it's like, I guess your version of Beat It, but.
I guess like no, that was like after I decided to put guitar on it because the original demo, if you listen to it, it's like
Yeah.
there's no guitar at all. It's literally just like a regular trap beat. I went to I'm talking about like Ted, like his Rick Rubin. So I went to Ted and I was like, "Yo, bro, like I want to like I feel like the song could be better." I always felt like that song was the weakest song on the album.
Yeah.
Like, felt like the flow was okay. Felt like the hook was kind of catchy. But you know what I mean? But I felt like I don't know. It always felt like okay to me. Like I felt like it wasn't bad. Like it wasn't bad to the point where I take it off the album. Like it served a purpose. But like I just didn't know how to make it better. And then I was kind of playing around with the drums, kind of like putting some effects on it. And then like my flow completely changed, like making the drums crunchier.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, wait, there's something here. I need to like work on this. So I went to Ted. I was like, we need to make an alternative rock rap song.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, bet. You know what I mean? And then
Speaking of put a crush, like we redid the drums from the original because you just had the stems where it was like the hi-hat and the snare and the kick like together. So it was just like the only way we can do this right is like redo it pretty much the whole thing. So we redid the 808, the hi-hat, the kick, put a completely different snare on it, and then Sailor added taikos, and then we put Big Crush on everything just to give it that really crunchy feeling. We left with a demo where it was like clipping the fuck out, but it was like the energy of it was just so crazy where it's just like, okay, we definitely have something here.
Yeah.
So it's basically the same thing. I just turned down the volume of the drums.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Other than that, it's
like
it's still really.
If we ever do this live, like get some earplugs because we're turning that the fuck up.
Yeah. Like insane. I remember you taking this to me originally, and my first thoughts were like, it doesn't really fit because it's like it's one of only like 2 trap beats on the whole album. I'm like, it's a very like I feel like a Toronto crowd would really rock with this, but it doesn't really fit with the rest of the song. So I'm happy we could mesh your original vision and make it work with the rest of the album. So.
Because like I really like hearing that like melody, like the I would always hear that sound with like the subway. Yeah. And like it was a big thing for me. Like I guess like with this girl and everything. Like afterwards, riding the subway and then seeing like the little spot we would sit in would always just put me back in that whole kind of lost life like trance of like just like seeing our ghosts there or like a flash from the past and shit. And then like sitting in the same spot and kind of like imagining her there. It was all like that feeling of just like the emptiness, but there's so much there. And that's where the song kind of came from. And then kind of like the empowering moment where I'm like, the seats we sat in at the back giggling and laughing, used to sit alone, feel defeated and uncared. Now I sit with myself, resting my feet on your chair. So it's like I'm taking up the place that you used to take up in my life. Like I'm there for me in a way. But I'm still feeling like empty in a certain way too. So it's weird. It's like anger and acceptance at the same time. Like now it's like weird. Like in this phase, like the next few songs, it's like I sound accepting, but there's like this underlying anger sonically in the music and like just underneath in my tone in a way. So it's basically the epitome. Like I'm fine, guys, and then it's like I'm really not. I'm fine.
She was always yours, from the late night calls to the late rides home. She was always yours. Hangouts are full, I let you walk her to the door. Always kept a distance, but always stayed close. I wept about our business, you always gave me hope. Built us up just to break us down. You set us up, then you broke us down. Ooh, you kept your friends close, but your enemies close. Now the case closed, and I'm glad you get to hold her. But I knew everything all along. Knew I'd write the lyrics, and you'd sing the song. You told her every word, you told her every word. Things that I'd never say to her, 'cause you were always there, and she never was. That's why I really cared, and that's because I felt more comfortable around you than her. The love I had for you was more real than the love I had for her, and that's for sure. But I'm so happy for you, I'm so happy. Look at you, you made your dreams come true. There used to be a time when I could see us time and talk about how we were so blind, but now keep you forever blind to the end of time. I used to see us laughing about the past, but now I feel like Caesar stabbed in the back. I should've known she was always yours. Late night calls to the late rides home. She was always yours. Hangouts to fall, I let you walk her to the door, 'cause she was always yours. She was never mine, it was just my time. Let her love die and I watched your house burn, 'cause she was all, I'm saying she was always yours. Just wonder, do you still feel alone? I wonder was she worth all those nights alone? I wonder, does she make you feel ashamed? I wonder, are her words enough to heal your pain? I wonder, what if she's just bored? 'Cause if she really loved you, she'd never keep you in store. If she really loved you, she'd try to win your heart, but instead she kept you in the dark, kept you on the side for when she needed you, yeah. Fed you hope one night she'll wanna be with you. She'll drown the abuse and all her excuses. She'll play the victim if you ask her, do you still miss him? She'll say you're insecure, but you'll never really never know for sure. She'll change the subject, take the words that you say out of context. I burn the tarot cards, the sun, the moon, stars. Should've known your part right from the start that she was always yours. From the late night calls to the late nights home, she was always yours. Hang out so far, I let you walk her to the door, 'cause she was always yours. She was never mine, it was just my time. Let her love die and I watched the house burn, 'cause she was all, I'm saying she was always yours. She got on top of me, I said I'm all yours, but in all honesty, she was all yours. Now you can have her, girl, you can have her, girl, you can have her, girl, you can have. Was she really always yours, or were you always hers? Was she really always yours, or were you always hers? Was she really always yours, or were you always hers? Was she really always yours, or were you I don't know yourself. I don't think I've been there before. So love
The delay. Okay. Bro.
You heard me. No, generally, like, damn.
Oh shit.
Bro, that's crazy.
Opa. Oh, good.
This guy.
The,
Oh, bro. Oh, man.
Damn.
So, no, the visuals, that is exactly what you were explaining and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
the
right?
whole, like, idea of, like, you're saying that you're fine, but everything else internally is, like, burning and
A
fucking
storm,
storm.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
It's like, cause like when you hear me sing the chorus the first 3 times, like I sound like I'm chill, I'm fine,
Yeah.
I'm good. You know what I mean? And then sing that same chorus and screaming it has a whole other meaning.
Yeah, that's my question.
What?
Who hurt you?
The name's Girl, Flower Girl. I mean, yeah, it was more like, it was weird, like I hurt myself because of my expectations, but like,
yeah.
they were like, you know, definitely stars in the show for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely expectations.
Wow.
Expectations killed me. And damn, I remember just like being so like,
Yo.
she was always hers anyway, you know?
Damn,
And I just wrote that whole
I
song
see.
with no instrumental, just wrote all the lyrics,
Damn.
just like in one sitting.
This is really tragic, bro. I would be so
Yeah.
Wow.
Never doing another listening party again. It's over.
So tragic.
It's such a rough story, man. Like, yo,
Wow.
I'm like,
That's
I'm
so
getting like
funny.
emotional here a little bit. That's really fucked
Yeah.
up, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I've heard that song
Speaking-
before.
What?
I don't know if I've heard that song before. You like showed me most of the songs out the
I played you like different versions of it, but I think this is
But this is the
final.
first- yeah.
It's the final full version.
Speaking of getting emotional, bro, that part when the strings come in, like I get goosebumps, bro. Like it's like that just triggers something to me that not a lot of songs do, where it was just like it's a raw emotional response, and then when the last part kicks off, and when the guitars come in, you start screaming like, bro, like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like
We were talking about this right before Jeremy came in, where it's just like the song's like literally pretty much on the dot 8 minutes long, right? And I never feel bored. I never feel like it drags at any point.
I didn't even realize
That's
it was
like
song.
like when you listen to a song, you don't even notice the runtime. Like that's an achievement of like structure in songwriting.
Thank you.
1,000%.
Thank you.
I was waiting for the drop the whole time, and I wasn't expecting it to be there. So I'm like,
You know, it's weird. If you play like the first like 1 minute of the song and then skip to the drop, it'll feel like that's abrupt.
yeah,
But weirdly enough, it like the natural progression. It feels like it makes sense.
yeah.
Like intuitively, it's like that makes sense. Weirdly enough, and it makes you question like the rest of the song where I was feeling type of okay.
Yeah.
Because when it gets to the second chorus, it subtly switches from acoustic guitar to electric guitar. I don't know if y'all caught that. And then it like the strings come in and the drums come in and then like the fucking solo. It goes insane. It's one of those like it's one of those songs where I call like a pure download where like I literally wrote that entire song
Just
in one sitting.
wow.
And then sent it to my producer friend that I met in the UK. I recorded like a whole demo of how it sounded in my head with the flow and everything, but no instrumental. And then sent them reference tracks, and I was like, "Hey, bro, do you?" And they sent me the instrumental back, and I was like, "Yo, this is like a perfect fit." And then that's how it happened. It
Like
was very natural.
he made the beat around the song.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Right? It seems like you see how well it meshes together, but it was like and like my favorite moment is like at the time I've been following like a lot of like Hoodville posts, and a lot of the memes are always some like You know, she was never yours. It was just your turn. You know, so I thought it would be so like hood and like fucking crazy to just be sing that shit like she was never mine. It was just my turn, and just like have it be like that. Where normally you'd hear in the contest like she was never yours, bro. Just your turn. But like singing it and then being like, let our love die and I watch the house burn. Like watching a house burn that you built was probably like the emotion of the song.
Wow.
So play the song when the car moves.
Okay.
I'm doing the runaway thing. It's okay, it's okay.
You taught me how to cry, you taught me how to lie. Act like I'm not dying inside. You taught me not to care, you taught me love's unfair. That love is a burden, too hard to bear. When you were around, you made me feel alive. When you went out of town, you made me wanna cry. Cause we would never talk, but you made it seem alright. I felt alone, I was trying to be kind, I was trying to keep the peace, so I suppressed my heart. But you made it seem so easy, my gift and curse. But now I'm out of words, cause when I try to speak my mind, I end up feeling worse. She said you should love yourself, I was trying to love you, made me feel like I need help. Girl, I thought I could trust you, at least I did my best, I tried. You didn't let me down, I just had you up too high. You didn't let me down, I just had you up too high. If I'm down, I know you're not far. I know you're here, 'cause I know where you are. If I'm down, I know you're not far. 'Cause even in the dark, I know where you are. I said let's talk once a day, and you were like okay. Then one day you said I don't feel okay. You said the pressure was too much, that you felt control. Every time I got too close, you said I need some time alone. We broke up on the phone, said we'll always be friends. My heart turned to stone, it really felt like the end. Tell me where to find you, I'll be right behind. You're just tired of running, I'm just right beside. Scared of getting close, that you might get hurt. But when I hugged you so close, why did you always let go first? Why did you always let go? Say goodnight, please say goodbye. Turn off that light, starting to cry. We used to see each other, now we look the other way. We used to be in town when I was only one step away. I was just one step away, I was just one breath away. See you from the stage, now I got to look the other way. I was on the running stage, now I know I can't say. If I said we can come back, I know exactly what to say. Now I know we run away. I was looking from afar, and this take is
Is that a Drake interpolation?
What is?
I know. Like they know.
Oh.
I didn't notice that.
I never thought about that. No.
Okay.
Never thought
That's
about
sick
that.
though.
Yeah. They know. Damn. You once sent me a video of like 70 songs using "I know" as like a thing.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
saying it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So I think like countless musicians have like used that shit.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
One time this girl was like, it sounds like someone is telling you like, oh, you need to forget it, and you're just like, I know.
Wow. What was some of the inspiration behind this song?
This one was this is one of like the beats that I found that I really kind of like fucked with, and I remember like it was like I had heard it and like I had it on my phone and I went to the gym and like on my way back I thought like, you know, maybe I'll get inspiration now. I should listen to the beat, see what I come up with. And I was literally listening to it and like it just came out of me like I didn't even know what I was saying. I was like, where to find love?
Yeah.
I know you're not far, I know you're here, cause I know where you are. I kept saying, I didn't even know what I was saying, but like I remember those words and I wrote them down in all caps and I was like, yo, like, and then it was like, cause even in the dark, I know where you are. And I just kept saying that. And then I was like, okay, what am I gonna do with the verses? And I thought I could sing them, I could whatever. And then in my like journal, where I was just like writing down all these like poems of like pain and shit, I had these two, like it was one night where I wrote these like two paragraphs, these two kind of verses basically, not even thinking about it being in the song. And I was like, wait a second, I feel like these would fit weirdly enough. And I just sang the first words, and it was like, you know, you taught me how to cry, you taught me how to lie, and act like I'm not dying inside. And I was like just singing it, and it fit almost perfectly. Because like the guitar just keeps looping again and again and again. So having a flow that kind of changes like that, but also feels like a stream of consciousness, was like perfect for this.
Wow.
So it literally happened like that.
You just flowed out.
And like that last verse was literally like by accident. Like I was working on the song, kind of mixing it, and then like that last chorus hit again, and I was like, "There's no way I'm just gonna let the chorus play again. Like something has to happen." And at that time, like I still like was feeling like this anger. And I was listening to all that distortion, and I literally wrote the verse like on the spot, like while that verse was while that last chorus was going. Like, I was just one step away, I was just one breath away. See you from the stage, now I got to look the other way. And then I was like, what if I layer them together and have the chorus play in the background, and me rapping that shit? So and that happened. That's my favorite part. Like if I ever like when I perform that song, like that part's my favorite because I just like forget everything around me and just like rap the hell out of that.
Wow.
And then going from that to like just the guitar again, like I know.
Do you have performance tracks for all your songs?
Like tracks that I used to like perform with
Yeah.
and stuff. I used to like I had like some, but for the demo versions, I haven't made some for like the new ones yet.
Okay, definitely do that because like especially with the background vocals going on, so beautiful, man. I think it would be really good. And I just wanted to make a comment on the effect that you use on your vocals. It kind of sounds like a guitar. It's really cool.
Really?
Yeah, like an electric guitar.
Oh shit! Like on actual,
with the distortion,
on like the actual vocals itself, like with the verses or the chorus.
During this kind of rapping part, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit! That's fucking
distortion
sick. Damn.
cool.
I'm never gonna think about that shit. It's like see you from the stage, and I got to look the other way. I was like it's weird. Like through this whole album, I always had like the fantasy of like singing this song and have the person I'm talking about be in the front row, and me having to like ignore them, but like give them like a look when it comes to a certain line, like come on now, like you know, like go back and do it, and like ignore that.
Can you turn up the stereo?
The saxophone?
Crazy on this.
Oh no, the saxophone's too cold.
Met you in the car for a song, alone in the stone night, looking up before. Your daydream of the last week, stay dream 'cause I find these. Let's go out for the evening. Sat next to her one day, started going around each other's hands, talking about our future plans. Got into my ego, bought me with the readers. She said I can wait for me. you to be famous. Got to my heart, cause I need a validation. She fell in love with God, but then she found me. I was really hurt that we were about to break, but now I need a rebound. I need to be set free. I guess we fell too far from the apple tree. Flower girl, don't forget about me. Don't wanna see you go. It was not meant to be. Flower girl, yeah. Flower girl, yeah. Flower girl, don't forget about me. Don't wanna see you go. It was not meant to be. Flower girl, yeah. Flower girl, yeah. Give me butterflies, please stay on the beat. Let's drive around all night long till we hit the beach. Just two twin flames playing the same game. The runner and the chaser pain, playing the blame game. You don't have to own my soul, but we can keep it like we miss. Crash the car on Silverboard, well I guess that's just fate. Man, I'm crossroads, when we thought we caught up. We crossroads, but we never saw each other. And when I need you, I know where to find you. I just close my eyes and let my mind spin out memories. Some fantasies nobody's ever seen. I guess we fell too far from the apple tree. Let's go. Flower girl, don't forget about me. Don't wanna see you go. It was not meant to be. Flower girl, yeah. Flower girl, yeah. Flower girl, don't forget about me. Don't wanna see you go. It was meant to be free. Flower girl, whoa. Flower girl,
The Lego Man.
The hardest thing is seeing pain on someone's face that you caused and then have to deal with yourself. Most people don't want to do that. You don't want to look inside yourself. And so you walk away.
I miss the way you made me laugh, drawing on each other's hands, drawing out our future plans, flying in our shopping cart. Didn't know we'd crash land, didn't know I'd break your heart, didn't know you couldn't sleep. I wish you were next to me, things I wanted to tell you, but I never found words. Said things that weren't true, wish I could take back my words. Could've climbed that mountain, now you're on your own. So drink from that fountain and don't be alone. I don't know how to love, don't wait for me. I don't know how to trust, go easy on me. I'm sorry, didn't know how to react. I'm sorry, wish I could take it all back. I was there for a good time, not a long time. Never can say goodbye, just let the song cry. In another life, I'd be your girl. In another life, give you the world. I can never say it straight to your face, but you're the one who got away. My only hope is that you'll remember me, remember her, your flower girl.
Please choose me, or please come back, or please unblock me, or let's give this another go. Just massive realization of like, do you know what? They're just not worth it. Or do you know what? We have this beautiful connection, and you know, I do love them, but it isn't worth all this drama.
thought, now I'm asking where you going. Looking back, I'm glad I ran. Looking back, I'm glad we had what we had, that we tried. Now I'm tired of saying, oh nigga, we were roused, but about roused. Got my flaws, heal my scars. Walking home by these streets, round the time my heartbeat. Out the hate, out the strife, I was strong, put up a fight. Now whatever we had seems like a past. But now I know that flowers die eventually. Still all alone, but I have all the memories. Now I know that flowers die eventually. They die eventually, but I don't wanna use them on dates. I'ma be late. I just hope I'm moving to my fate. Swiping left and swiping right. David F. gonna do all night. What should I say? What should I do? Tell me what to do to get through to you. Get stuck up, didn't miss you anymore. My eyes realize there's more than me in store. Relax before I trust. Realize love that's more than a want. Realize don't touch it because of me. After all those years I'm in love with me. Now I see me, I can heal me. Now I feel me, now I love me. Look to my life more than you to see. Look out night and where I hear the G. Part of me that would send us be friends. Now I have hope one thing. I love again. I love again. I love again. I love again.
Wait.
Just remember, fuck bitches. For real though, you're amazing. Trials die eventually. Remember.
Oh, sick.
End of album. I know what that is.
Yes, sir. You can make an amazing chorus.
What?
You make amazing choruses.
Yeah,
That-
he does.
That's like one of your strong suits, I'd say.
Thank you, bro.
Choruses are fire.
I mean, like hooks have definitely been like the thing I've been writing the most since I was like in middle school.
That was fucking cool, though. You also did that shit. That was cool.
It was a journey. Yeah. Shit. 3-4 years in the making.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, but worth it, man.
Yeah.
Really worth it.
Like I wrote all the hooks in 2020
Mm-hmm.
and 2021 basically, and then wrote all the verses in 2022, and then tried to mix it in 2023, and then finally put it out in 2024. And that's why the choruses sound so hopeful, and the verses sound so depressing, because it's like before and after.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's actually a great way to. It's good that it happened.
it happened naturally, literally. It was like the chorus is like, I hope it happens, and like the verse is like, this is why it didn't happen. That's yeah.
That's me. You're probably wondering why I'm here right now. Pretty much. Oh man.
But yeah, what were your thoughts?
This shit fucking ass, bro. It's never recording.
You heard one song, get the fuck out of here. This is what I'm talking about. This is the TikTok haters we were talking about.
Yo, this shit's so fire on mute.
Get out. Get out. Even if she was like, this shit's fire, I'd be like, you were literally here for one song. Get out.
I'll say album's super cohesive, right?
Thank you.
It all blends well together. It has a great message to it, or at least like you have a good story going to everything. And like I said, all the choruses are amazing. The mixing is pretty good. I think it could be better, but that will take more time, more practice, right? And also stem splitting. Maybe.
Yeah, never do the AI thing again. Don't
Maybe
worry.
we won't do that.
It's weird. It actually ended up what?
Yo, AI split the thing.
His vocals, yeah.
That's crazy.
all the
Power
vocals.
to you, bro.
Yeah, there was a weird thing where do you want to tell the story about what happened with you and your engineer?
So all of 2023 for 6 months, I basically like engineer was supposed to help me like mix in this album, make it sound like really really good. He had me re-record every single vocal on his like $30,000 microphone, and then like he kept saying like I'm working on it. He got super busy, and I was like dying like thinking about this shit every single day. So I was like fuck this shit, and he sent me like these rough mixes that after 6 months. So I took all the rough mixes, bought like this professional kind of AI splitter, extracted the vocals out, and remixed the whole album using those vocals.
So for that, it sounds good.
I think honestly, like it ends up like honestly like I think adding to it weirdly enough. Like it ends up weirdly enough. It has this like style to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like I don't like hear it. If I didn't know if it was AI, I wouldn't be like it sounds like AI vocals.
Know, then yeah.
Exactly, but like because you know, you look for it. You know what I mean?
But honestly, it's probably something that you should go out of your way to do for style reason. But like, yo, that's crazy, dog. That is insane. But that's tough. But honestly, even with that, so fucking good.
Thank you.
Like it's genuinely good.
Yeah,
if you wanna outsource your shit for free, because I'm really looking forward to train on mixing more. So I'll take anything for free and I'll just mix it and I'll send it back to you.
Okay, sick.
Wait.
Thank you.
For real?
Yeah.
Smile?
Hell no.
Yo.
I'm just kidding, bro.
We got that on tape, guys.
Damn.
Insane.
Like that, eh?
We're sending that to all your clients.
Oh my god.
Show your true self. But
academics. We got.
Send.
Oh, but yeah, sure. I'm fine. We said what, 9 songs?
It's 4 songs.
Wait, say that. What were you gonna say? You were gonna say something, right?
Oh, I said fire album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think.
Oh.
I think I said that.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to say. But
Fire album.
I think. Fire album.
I know it's a fire album.
I
think I was gonna say that,
bro. Because like honestly, it was like it came to a point where like one of my friends like in like 2-3 months like made a whole album for himself and mixed and mastered and put it out. And I realized like yo, like if I keep working on this shit, I'll be 65 by the time shit is done. So it was like fuck this shit. Like I'm bringing the best I can right now and I just put it out.